Hey there! Welcome to another Speedpaint Journal by St. Linthoria. Welcome to my mind. So I have insomnia right now, so I've just been staying awake all night, trying to sleep at times, but mostly failing. Just having lots of different thoughts, mainly about the fact that my brother is most likely in a low-key cult, which is not worrying at all. By which I mean, it is very freaking concerning, and I hate that I can't do very much of anything because I live so far away, and I'm still covering from wage garnishments. So yeah, that's all things that are going on. So, insomnia. My insomnia has led me to realizing that I haven't shared something that has been with me pretty much all my life for quite some time. And that is my very first memory. I've told this memory to my family members before. They all are convinced that I made it up or that I dreamt it up, which I get because it's a bit of an odd memory. Honestly, but it's been with me my whole life, and I don't know why my brain would save a dream, so I'm just gonna share it. I'm pretty sure, looking back now, that I must have been about 2 or so at the time, because I recall this being in the house that I grew up in, 2-story house that I grew up in, which was here in Kansas. We didn't come here until 95, so I was about 2.5 or so, let's say. Now, on this particular morning, I remember that it was a pretty sunny morning, so maybe springtime, maybe summertime, not too sure, but this particular morning, I walked down the stairs. I had just woken up and I walked down the stairs. House is pretty loud because at this point it was my older sister from my mother, so not my oldest sister, but my older sister, Leah, my older brother, and my other older sister. And like I said, I can vaguely remember my younger sister, Naomi, walking, or not walking really, more like toddling, somewhere on my peripheral vision. Mom was nowhere in sight, but I know that she was there because I recall her yelling, "Stephanie, get me the brush," which, in hindsight, I'm pretty sure she didn't even realize where the brush was at that point, because little toddler me was looking around and was like, "Who's Stephanie? Oh, I'm Stephanie." I remember thinking, "Oh, I'm Stephanie, that's me." And then I remember looking around for the brush and seeing it on top of the TV. And then I remember looking for a step stool, because I was 2. So I'm pretty sure Mom didn't realize that the brush was on top of the TV. So before I could find a step stool though, I want to say that it was, I'm pretty sure it was Leah. She grabs the brush and turns to my mom and starts talking to her. I can't remember what was it at this point, because at this point I am just lost in my own thoughts. This is the point where it starts to get weird, and I'm pretty sure is why no one in my family believes me when I say that this is an actual legit memory. Because at this point, I realize that there are legs connected to my sister. And I have the literal thought of, oh, she's not a puppet. And then I think to myself, am I a puppet? And I look down and I'm like, oh, I have legs. I'm not a puppet. And then I just remember being just happy the rest of the day about not being a puppet. And I think I actually remember saying to either Andrea or Leah, "You're not a puppet and I'm not a puppet." That is literally what came out of my mouth at that point in time. I'm sure they don't recall this. In fact, I know that they don't recall this because, again, no one believed me when I even told this memory, although I didn't tell them that last part because they were already laughing at me, you know, so self-conscious. But yeah, that's my first memory that no one believes, even though they believe all my other memories, but no one believes that one because my weird little brain apparently thought that myself and my siblings, and possibly my whole family for all I know, were puppets until that exact moment. Yeah. Good job, little me. Good job. So this one is a little abstract doodle that I did. I like doing these because it's a good way for me to practice fluid strokes and things like that. It doesn't take a whole lot of brain power, and it also helps me to kind of become more aware of negative space and just spacing between different shapes and things like that as well, so that it looks good to me. I really like how these ones turn out, generally speaking. This one I initially did with like an orangish background because I kind of miss doing these types of stuff on sticky notes. My pen got stolen the week that I did this, so that's another reason. And then I chose the garish colors basically because, you know, I figured I would try to make it look like I had highlighters at the time, you know what I mean? So yeah, I like how it worked out so far. I actually ended up posting it on Instagram before I even recorded the audio for this, which was a first. So yeah, I'll go ahead and put the Instagram link into the description along with the Tumblr link. So, you guys have an amazing day.